So recently I was on holidays in the New South Wales coastal town of Narooma, and I had my video camera with me and I wanted to check whether the earth was flat. So yeah, at Narooma there's this breakwater, and you can stand on the top of this breakwater and look out to sea to an island called Montague Island. And so I used my video camera. It was a pretty ancient thing. It was a Canon MD120 with a 35 times optical zoom, but and this is the setup here. And so I'm looking out. Was looking out to Montague Island. Now my estimate of how high the camera was off sea level is 6 meters. To me, when I was in the water, the breakwater looked like it was probably 4 meters high, and then on top of the breakwater with my tripod there, we're probably about 6 meters from sea level, which is a rough estimate. Yeah. So from this spot, Montague Island is 9 kilometers away, and so you can use that 9 kilometer distance and a viewing height of 6 meters and go to the Earth curve calculator and see that you'd expect a hidden amount of 0.01 meters. In other words, we're exactly at the limit of where the Earth should start to, well, where the horizon is. So we expect to see actually essentially nothing hidden by the bulge of the Earth at this distance, at this geometry. And so when you zoom in with my camera, you can get a pretty good view of Montague Island from there. And what's interesting is I can see waves crashing on the shore of Montague Island. I can see the white water splashing up. And so that is a pretty good indication that you are seeing pretty much right to the shore of Montague Island, and there's nothing really obscured by the sea, by the horizon. So this is looking like it's fitting in with the globe Earth predictions, but yeah, there's nothing hidden, so I haven't really proved it. I haven't seen a curve yet. So I was able to actually move down onto the beach and film Montague Island again. So yes, I was able to film Montague Island from the beach, so that would be a height of about 2 meters off sea level, and this spot on the beach was 9.3 kilometers from Montague Island. And so this will test the curve of the Earth, because now we're down lower. The Earth curve calculator suggests that we should have 1.42, so about 1.5 meters of Montague Island hidden by the horizon, hidden by the bulge of the Earth. So let's see what we see when we zoom in on Montague Island from this height, shall we? So at this height, as you pan across the island, what I don't see is the white water from waves crashing against the shore of the island. So that to me suggests that yep, the actual shore of the island is hidden behind the curve of the Earth. So to me this looks like evidence for the globe. What I've also done here is actually taken some screen captures now from the video of the island taken at the 2 different locations, and I've superimposed one of them on top of the other to do a blink test, so you can sort of compare the 2 images. So pay attention to this point here that I've labelled with the yellow here word. This is a way you can judge whether I've aligned the photos correctly, and you look between the blink test, that sort of patch of rock pretty much stays in the same place and pretty close to the same shape. So I think I've got the the superimposing and the sizing of the screenshots pretty close. And what you notice, this patch of rock here, when you're down lower, from the shot from the beach from 2 meters above sea level, that patch of rock that you could see at 6 meters above sea level disappears. So that has disappeared from view, so that is pretty clear evidence that we're looking at a curve of the globe here. And you can also do this blink test from the northern end of the island, so screenshots captured out of from the two heights. Is looking at the north end of the island, and again you can see how there's more of the island hidden when you get down lower, which is exactly what you predict from globe Earth geometry. So this is Narooma, another entry into where globe Earth tourism can happen from. So shout out to Soundly and his promoting of globe Earth tourism. If you're an Australian and you want to do some globe Earth tourism, I can recommend Narooma. You can go and confirm for yourself that the Earth is in fact a sphere, or you could go there and confirm that I'm lying to you and this is all CGI and I'm a NASA paid shill hiding God, blah 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 blah. But you won't. But yes, if you really wanted to, you could go and convince yourself that, in fact, there is Earth's curvature, because it hides islands at exactly the point you'd expect it to hide them based on the mathematics that the globe Earth predicts just by doing basic geometry, as calculated in the Earth curve calculator that I previously referenced. So anyway, yep. Globe Earth tourism, Narooma, the place to go.